Berjaya Food Berhad was incorporated in Malaysia on 21st October 2009. It was converted into a public limited company 3rd of December 2009. Berjaya Food was listed on the main market of Bursa Malaysia Securities Berhad on 8 March 2011. As part of the listing scheme, Berjaya Roaster Sdn Berhad was acquired and become a wholly owned subsidiary of P-Food in January 2011. Berjaya Roasters is engaged in the development and operation of the Kenny Roger Roasters chain of restaurants in Malaysia. On 26 July 2011, Berjaya Food entered into a conditional joint venture agreement with PT Mitra Samaya Indonesia, PT Harapan Swasti Sentosa Indonesia, and PT Boga Lestari Sentosa Indonesia to develop and operate the Kenny Roger Roasters franchise in Java Island and Bali, Indonesia under PT Boga. For 2011, the current ratio is 4.21, while 2012, the current ratio is 3.15. There are increase in current asset and current liabilities. Since the current asset and current liabilities is increased, so the company's financial is getting stronger. For 2011, the quick ratio is 3.99, while 2012, the quick ratio is 2.98. There are increase in current asset and current liabilities. The quick ratio is decreased means the financial is getting weaker. The number of the inventory turnover is 20.41 in 2011 and 20.80 in 2012. It means their ability to sell off its inventory is increased. There are increase in average inventory and cost of goods sold. The company collects the payment every 26.35 days in year 2011 and every 53.25 days in year 2012 from credit customers. There is an increased debtors. In 2012, the company collects the payment from its credit customers is much longer period compared to year 2011. The company pays the suppliers every 51.47 days in year 2011 and every 62.33 days in year 2012. There is an increase in creditors, slightly more cash within the company. In 2012, the company pays the credit suppliers in slightly longer period of time compared to year 2011. For every $1 worth of assets, the company can generate 1.12 ringgit worth of sales in year 2011 and 1.12 ringgit in year 2012. From the ratio, it indicates that the company productivity is stable. For 2011, the debt ratio is 20.9%, while for 2012, the debt ratio is 26.1%. There are increase in total liabilities and total assets. This value indicates that the firm's degree is small and not too much risk for the company. In 2012, the debt is slightly increased but the number of risks is not too high. The company has 5.28 times of ability to pay off its interest in year 2011 and 4 times in year 2012. In 2011, for every 1 ringgit of sales, company is able to generate 37.8% of gross profit. In 2012, for every 1 ringgit of sales, company is able to generate 37.9% of gross profit. Gross profit for 2012 is slightly decreased compared to 2011. In 2011, for every 1 ringgit of sales, company is able to generate 17.4 cents of operating profit. In 2012, for every 1 ringgit of sales, company is able to generate 16.5 cents of operating profit. Operating profit margin had decreased slightly from 17.4 cents in 2011 to 16.5 cents in 2012. In 2011, for every 1 ringgit of sales, company is able to generate 14.1 cents of net profit. In 2012, for every 1 ringgit of sales, company is able to generate 12.1 cents of net profit. Net profit margin had decreased from 14% in 2011 to 12.1% in 2012. In 2011, for every 1 ringgit of assets owned, the company is able to generate 12.7 cents of returns or net profit to the shareholders. In 2012, for every 1 ringgit of assets owned, the company is able to generate 16.7 cents of returns or net profit to the shareholders. In 2011, for every $1 of capital invested, the company can generate 20 cents of returns to its shareholders. In 2012, for every $1 of capital invested, the company can generate 18 cents of returns to its shareholders. The investors are willing to pay 7.83 ringgit for each dollar of a firm's earnings in 2012 and willing to pay 7.21 ringgit for each dollar of a firm's earning in 2011. Based on the company's ratio, we can know that there are increase in current asset and current liabilities, also in average inventory and cost of goods sold. Although the gross profit margin is increasing, but operating profit margin and net profit margin is decreasing. So from that company's performance, we conclude that we will not to invest because their debt ratio is increasing rapidly.